obviously everybody was watching with. Oh, should we move to Liverpool? They just played today as well. Liverpool won late.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the greatest game in the world, but Liverpool snatched it at the end. You know what I'm saying? The first half, Nottingham Forest were the better team. But in the second half, as often when you get these smaller teams, they just don't sustain it. And then there was a controversial moment, of course, where they scored, McAllister scored, hit his elbow. Now, Aina was sleeping a little bit, controlled it, tried to clear it, hit off his elbow, went in. Handball. In this new 2026, anytime, if anything hits your arm and it's towards goal, it's going to be given as a handball, right? So that's understandable. But then the controversial decision again, which VAR says it was onside, is the last minute goal. Did you guys see that goal?
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you think that was onside? Yo, I swear these animations be playing games sometimes.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear down. How was Casemiro was offside v West Ham, but Van Dijk was onside today. And Wirtz was onside the other day. Right.
You know what it was?
This Liverpool conspiracy, I'm loading it up.
Ola Aina was behind Van Dijk. So I think from the angle we were seeing on TV, you couldn't see Aina.
Yeah.
But I think they came to the right decision. I'm not about that. I don't think there's conspiracies and this and that. I think it was right decision.
Yeah.
You can argue, did they deserve to win the game? You know, it was a bit of a scrap, to be honest. You know, Forest, like you say, I was watching it, a bit of it with AGT downstairs, and he was disappointed in the performance. Like the Liverpool he was used to last year compared to like Nottingham Forest beating 3-0 at Anfield. So yeah, it was one of them where it was going to be a moment, a controversial decision, and yeah, they found a way to win. That's a massive win for Liverpool.
Got to give a shout to the young boy, man, Rio. You know, every time he comes off the bench, whether he has 2 minutes, whether he has 15 minutes, whether he starts the game, the guy is making impact. And I think it's getting to the point now where I hate when sometimes managers, just through seniority, don't give chances to the young players. Yeah. He's coming and making an impact. Gakpo, whatever you had going on last season, it was okay. It was cute. This season,
it's not been
do that whole international Gakpo thing, because domestically in club football right now, he's looking absolutely lost. I'm looking at Rio and he's a spark that they need at the moment, because Mo Salah, bro, he can't take anybody on at the moment. You know what I'm saying? He can't take anyone on that right-hand side. So if you have Rio coming on right or left, he's energetic, he's got pace, he takes people on, he's exciting. Sometimes you just need that young player in your team or that youthful player just to give a spark. I know he's not directly from like AXA Academy, but he's still a player that has featured in their academy, so it feels like something, you know what I mean? I just think it's crazy the lack of minutes that he's
because of the
getting.
last few weeks as well. I feel like Wirtz has been in good form, and today he wasn't there. I felt like he should have been given more of an opportunity. And Gakpo, as you said, bro, I feel like this season it's almost out of seniority, and I hope it's almost not a case like Waneri, for example, with you guys, where you almost tease in minutes and you could see there's a talent there, but you're not giving him enough to still develop on that. And I think Rio, bro, he looks like he could be a top player.
Rio is a serious player, man. Obviously, at the moment against Newcastle earlier in the season. I agree. I want to see him more. I think he's a great talent. We got Max Dowman at Arsenal, which I think, you know, they're both coming through similar. I think Dowman's 15, Rio's 16. It's like, but you also don't want to rush a player like that in. Yeah. You know what I mean, 16 years old, can you start them in Maybe you can. Maybe he's good enough. You see Lamine Yamal doing it in Spain.
Yamal's doing that international.
Look, I don't want to put anybody with Lamine Yamal, but at the same time, circumstances brings opportunity, as well, bro. You know what I mean? Circumstance brings opportunity. How often do we see, because of an injury crisis or because of a drop of form, a young player comes in, all of a sudden they snatch it?
And it doesn't have to be starts, the whole season.
There's 10 games to go.
Give him a stretch of games. Give him 2 or 3 games and then say, you know what, all right, Gakpo, you've got the Champions League or the Cup. Gakpo starts well, you might rotate him back in. But I just think it's that lack of almost giving of the opportunity of...
I would want to see him start the next game. I would love to see him start the next game, especially
Liverpool fans would.
He's an unknown entity to the most of the league. You know what I mean? The everyday right back in the Premier League ain't going to know what they're coming up against. You know what Gakpo is going to do. You know he's going to cut in. He's going to try and shoot. It's going to get blocked more time by a defender. It's that he's going to do the same thing. I'll be starting Rio now, man.
You know what it is? I think a lot of managers are kind of scared of the jeopardy. Like imagine you drop Gakpo or you drop Salah, and then Rio comes in, doesn't perform, and the noise is, and Liverpool lose. And the noise, you dropped a Dutch international for a 16-year-old. You dropped an Egypt international. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the noise sometimes. But sometimes you take the risk and it pays off. So depends on Slot, man, because Salah hasn't been performing.
Slot made a big decision. He made big decisions, you know, with the Salah situation. Obviously, he's been playing Salah all the time now. I'm not even saying drop Salah. Like, despite Salah, he's just... I think we're just counting down until it's time for him to gracefully leave the league. You know what I'm trying to say? With all due respect, legend and everything. And I'm sure at the end of the season, we're going to do the whole flowers and give him his flowers. But Gakpo, I'm still going to be looking at Gakpo and thinking, okay, Rio wants to play on the left-hand side. I'll be bringing him in there. Do you know what I mean? So I just think it's a waste of opportunity right now. You know what I mean? Yes, he's 16 years, 17 years old. Play the kid, bro. Play the kid, man. That's how how some wonder kids get made. You threw Cesc Fabregas, you threw Rooney, you threw Owen. You do it. Yeah, I mean, you got just their own lineage, you just got to do it. You just got to do it.
Even looking at how tight that is now, Chelsea 27 games played, 45 points. United tomorrow night against Everton is a massive game for you lot. You have to win that game. But Liverpool this weekend has been big for us well.
45. That whole pack.
6 points.
We're all on 45. 6 points.
If we win, we'll be 3 points. If we win, I don't know about that Everton game.
That's going to be basically fourth your own.
Exactly. That Everton. Listen, we know Liverpool and Chelsea are going to be dropping points. That Liverpool could have dropped points today. Big win for them. But you look at it, right, and you look at the landscape of the league. But a game against Everton is tough, man. Everton away, 8 o'clock. And what's crazy, because Man United are 1 game a week, all of our matches are like 8 o'clock games and stuff. Like we got like 3 8 o'clocks in the next 4 matches. Or 4 or 5 matches. It's madness. Like, everyone's just going to be sitting there with high pressure, man. You know what I'm saying? High pressure. So everyone's played. We're playing Mondays all the time. It's actually not easy. I don't like that from the fixture list, bruh. Again, another conspiracy that I'm putting against the league. Why are we playing every game that Man United play televised and by ourselves? It shouldn't matter when you play. Bro. It does matter, bro. It does matter. This is different. Everybody's playing. Now we have the pressure to capitalize. I don't like that, bro. Let us play first.
You're a big Man United, bro.
Give us a 3 p.m.
You said you're going to be in a title race next year. You're worried about when you're playing.
Give us a 3 p.m, bro. Let me have 3 p.m. when no one's watching. That's when Mbeumo and Cunha like to score their goals. You know what I mean? 3 p.m.
I don't know about that. You came to the Emirates and did it. What was that, 4:30 on a Sunday?
I mean, I'm talking about because they did it at Brentford and Wolves. You know what I'm trying to say? They never got TV games.
Yeah, fair enough. Look, like I said, massive game for United. Obviously, the game at Old Trafford, Everton went down to 10 men and you end up losing 1-0. So got a lot to make up for.
Ruben Amorim, we don't speak about that, man. Anything Ruben Amorim, we don't speak about. You know what I'm saying? So we've had plenty of days off. 12 days off, bro. We've had 12 days off. Yeah, there's no excuses, man. We need to go and get that win, but it is going to be difficult. And I can see very much a West Ham type game. I think we're going to scrape it, just scrape it, just nick it.
Get the win.
I think we're just going to nick it. But yeah, man, listen, super chats and then we'll do champs and duds of the week. We got Just Waffling says, the 2 people have already given us duds and champs of the week, so we can get straight into it. Just Waffling says, Vincent Kompany presser on Vinny and Mourinho, champ of the week.
Definitely.
Champ.
I think that was
the way he spoke on that.
Yeah, I think that was very, very good, man. That's exactly what you need. And listen, with everything that's happening to Vinny and stuff, this is why you also want representation from managers